suppose 16 months ago, I've always been very interested in as Garrett has mentioned, very interested in renewable energy and our move towards that technology. So I was tracking the electric car and the Nissan Leaf in particular over the past couple of years, but I wasn't quite sure. You know, I think we're a nation of people who are quite skeptical and we challenge, we've just been told information. So I wasn't sure, so I applied for the ambassadorship and was very lucky to be selected to trial the car over last summer for 4 months. And we drove 8,000 miles, we drove to Cork and to Galway, and it really dispelled all doubts. And what's really interesting, I think, as a nation, we're open-minded, but we need to be convinced. So there's a bit of challenge and response with your friends and with your family and colleagues and work. But once the conversation gets going, they ask questions and they learn a lot about it. So I think when we see the car and we see the realities of how practical it is, particularly in this country, so the ESB have done such a good job, as I mentioned. I'm on Facebook now and people are stopping me in work and a bit of slagging there. But they've done such a good job in promoting the car and the technology. And equally, I think all of the ambassadors would have pointed out any problems with the network if we had arrived at charge station that didn't work. But the network is so vast and so reliable, it really has dispelled any doubts that I had at all about it. The technology on your app, on your smartphone, the information is there. You can tell when it may be out of service if there's a lightning strike in Wicklow, and you can find alternatives. So it's very exciting, it's very reliable. The ESB have really led the way in changing the thinking in the country, and I've been luckily able to play a very small part in changing my friends and colleagues' mindsets. And I think we can all play a part in changing where our country is going and seize the opportunity, because it is the future, as I mentioned. I've gone out and I've bought the car. Nissan were very supportive. We ran a promotional offer in work in Aer Lingus. We like to think ourselves as a green airline there as well. So they've been very supportive. And I think there's a great energy around this technology. And the car sales have gone through the roof this year. So hopefully when we arrive into the charging bay, there won't be that petrol car in the driveway. Sometimes there's a little bit of awareness there. So a bit of support from local authorities to clamp them and to stop them from parking there from time to time will really change. So we'll get to a critical mass of more and more electric cars, and BMW, Nissan, Renault, and now Volkswagen are coming out with the very nice Golf. So it's been a pleasure to be fortunate enough to be an ambassador and drive the car and drive before you buy, I suppose. So thanks for your time here, and please ask and find out more about the EV community. The Facebook community is quite a nice community because you can share a lot of experiences as well at the charge station when you're trying to swap over charges and go to do the shopping and stuff like that. So it is the future, so I encourage you to get involved. So thank you.